Shalom, shalom. It's Fallen Ashura. Welcome again to the Rock. It's gonna be another food video, but I am gonna talk about what's happening in this world, what happened in Uvalde. I'm making sure that I have the right words to say in the video because I've seen a lot of grandstanding. I've seen a lot of Republicans blaming Democrats, Democrats blaming Republicans. Everyone's blaming each other, and everybody who's a part of this channel knows. If you don't know, I'm not a very political person at all. I know what's happening. I know what's going on to keep my eyes open, but I've never voted, so. But just watching the stage playing, watching the game continue to be played, and watching children's lives be the bargaining chips, it's nasty. It's nasty, but I have a whole video on that. What I want to talk about right now, since we're talking about government, government has known for a while that food problems were coming. They have people who sit back and pontificate and foresee things. They know where they're taking, the world. Especially for those in this country, they know where they're taking this country. They know what's going to happen next year. They know what's going to happen a year after that. They know what the plan is. Here's the thing I find very, very interesting. In all of this, and all this game playing, and all this left versus right, right versus left, up versus down, down versus up, white versus black, black versus white, red versus blue, blue versus red, Chevy versus Ford, Ford versus Chevy, cross-country tires versus all-terrain tires, all-terrain tires versus cross-country tires, vegetarians versus those that consume meat, and all that. Here's my question: how come they haven't told people, or simply put the idea out there? Hey, it might be a good idea for people to start growing gardens. You know what I mean? Why not put in the news article? I mean, in California right now, they have all these things talking about cut back on your water usage, cut back on this, cut back on that. Why haven't they put out across this country on every news channel? People, grow a garden. Food is going to be scarce. The prices are going to go up. Why haven't they told people that? Hey, grow a garden. Why haven't these homeowners association gangs lessened their restrictions? You know what? Times are bad. We're going to say, you know what? Go ahead and plant those green beans in your front yard. Go ahead and plant those red Russian kale in your front yard. Still, you can make it look beautiful. Don't just, but go ahead and plant those vegetables. We would like to see you plant those vegetables in your front yard. Because I find it very, very interesting. Because the government and all the things that they do, they can't print food. They can print all the money they want to, but they can't print food. And at the end of the day, they can print money and give it to all the people in the world they want to, all the people in this country they want to. But the person that has the food gets to dictate how much of that printed paper he wants from you, or if he even wants that printed paper from you. So I find it very alarming that now that there's the big debate on firearms once again. It's like everyone, they can't wait for something like this to happen. Especially, let's take the guns away. They can't wait for something to happen. They build whole cases off of the deaths of innocent people. Their whole agenda, they're just waiting for somebody to go, for somebody to be demonically possessed so they can run out there and do some stupid, foul, nasty shit and take the lives of innocent people so that they can push whatever agenda that they want to. But I find it very interesting. They have not pushed the agenda of self-sufficiency, of, hey, you have a backyard, grow some food. Hey, let's take this open lot that nobody's living in, and let the people create a community garden on it. Hey, why not have drives where, they have all these subsidies? Why not have a subsidy where, I know on SNAP, supplemental nutrition, whatever, the food stamps, you can buy seeds. You can actually buy fruit trees and bushes from Walmart. But why have they not pushed or created a subsidy instead of giving billions and billions to fight a war overseas? Why not give half of that to the people in this country so that people in this country can eat? Why not give half of that and say, hey, we have a program where you can go to Walmart and you can buy seeds, 25% of what the package says, and the government's going to pick up the rest of the dough. Why not do that? Why not have a way for people to grow their food? Because that's the problem that we have coming. That's the problem that we have coming. It sickens me when we see all these things get politicized. We want, and then I'm gonna go in on this, but for now I'm just gonna make it light. The people are arguing on one hand for the right to kill children, called abortion, and on the other end, they're appalled that children have been killed. I don't want to hear nothing from the presidency about, okay, I'm gonna wait for that video. But we got a problem that has been going on for years, a food crisis, and nobody stepped up. They haven't passed any legislation or laws when people were talking about the possibility of them not eating, the possibility that they may not be able to feed their families. They didn't pass anything for that at all. So I find this very appalling. I'm not angry about it because that's what the system is. But don't let yourself get caught up in the gibberish, in the madness. Keep yourself focused. Because if you can't tell, the system is not about saving lives. The system is about control. And if you grew your own food, they would lose control. They'll take your guns. Or they want to take your guns. Or they want extreme regulation so the only people who have guns are the authorities and the gangsters, the thugs, the groups, the criminals. They don't mind that at all. But they have not pushed at one point in time and said, hey, everybody, grow some food. Hey, we're going to make it so that you can go to the store and buy a pack of seeds. Buy 3 packs of seeds for $1. Not those cheap little blue packs you get from Dollar Tree. I'm talking a real pack of seeds for $1. They're not subsidizing that, are they? Oh, they'll give you SNAP where you can still go and buy their food. But they won't give you the seeds so that you can go and buy your own food or grow your own food. They won't relax their laws so that you can turn your front yard. They won't go to the homeowners association and say, hey, homeowners association, those laws are bullshit. Those people can grow not only in their front yard, their backyard, and the side yard. In fact, that lot over there, they can grow over there too. Because food is going to be a problem. And as these situations get worse and worse, you're going to see more and more erratic behavior. You're going to see more demonically possessed people do what demonically possessed people do. It's sad. They can print all the paper in the world and give it to them that they feel are deserving of it. They can print all the paper in the world and hand it over to wars being fought overseas. They can print all the paper in the world and hand it to those that are playing their game. but they can't find a way to feed the people. They can't find, not only can they not find a way to feed the people, there's not enough to feed the people. Look for that next video. It might be out tomorrow. I'm trying to make sure I don't get my channel banned when I do it. But guess it is what it is, huh? Anyways, it's just part of the game. It's just part of the game. Come out of her. Bless y'all. Shalom.